Hello and welcome back to Banter. I'm Mo and I come to you with another edition of Dueling Reviews, where today I'm going to be looking at the positives of the new X-Men film, The Wolverine. Hugh Jackman's back in all his sideburny and clawed glory, and, well, the movie is actually quite decent. It easily compares to the original X-Men film, and while it never got quite to the point as the first X-Men film, it was most definitely better than the two sequels, and it is leagues ahead of the last time we saw Wolverine in his leading role. Now, questions were raised about this film starting out. What's with Japan? We already had the origin film where he didn't go there, so what's going on? Well, they're borrowing a little bit from his origin story with Noriko and his trip to Japan. While he doesn't go and train as a ninja or a samurai or anything in this, he's invited to Japan at the request of an old contact of his. A gentleman who was present with him at the bombing of Nagasaki is at the end of his life, and he offers Wolverine rest. He basically says, I will take away your healing ability, give it to myself because, well, I've run the largest company in Asia and I want to keep doing that. In return, you'll get to lead a normal life. You'll grow old, one day die, and yeah, you won't have to fight anymore. You can just be normal and earn your rest. Wolverine is doing his whole emo trip after having to kill Jean Grey, which is a little weird because you're not really too sure exactly what happened to Jean, in that she continues to talk to him. You can raise the question if you've read the comics whether it's actually her talking to him from the White Room where she ended up in the comics, or if he's just kind of gone a little crazy and he's so grief-stricken he keeps seeing her and talking with her. Noriko's in this. They of course have their romance. You get to see all of traditional Japan as Hollywood likes to show you traditional Japan. All in all, the movie is a decent and fun ride. It's not too complex. Basically, Guy bequeaths the company to his granddaughter rather than his son. Son doesn't like that, orders the death of his daughter, and Wolverine has to protect her. All the while, thanks to a sleepy kiss, he ends up with something that's taking away his healing abilities. So, hooray! We have some actual tension. Even though you know he's probably going to survive because, let's face it, he's the title character. He's Wolverine. Even the times that he's died, he hasn't stayed dead. It just doesn't happen for him. So, reasons to watch this film. Hugh Jackman is in top form in this. None of the cast really feels like they're uh, none of the cast feels like they're phoning it in. Every one of the characters is portrayed very well. Every one of the characters is portrayed very evenly. You don't have any sort of thing where you're just like, okay, that scene really could have done without. You really, everyone has a certain amount of use. Now, the reason why I'm kind of hesitating to give good points away about this film is because, well, they kind of give away story elements. Now, I will talk about the action set pieces because they are quite nice. Having their iteration of the Silver Samurai be what it is it makes sense because they're bringing this into the real world. I really enjoyed it. There are a couple of weird bits, but Tom's going to be talking about that. But the big bit that I need to talk about that is fantastic and really the reason that you should watch this movie is because of what it sets up for the next film. Go on to boxofficebuzz.com and you will see that there's been an article posted about Trask Industries and what you can expect based on the advertising from this film and just the Trask Industries website going live for the next film. Days of Future Past is definitely happening. You got setup of it if in an after a credit sequence in this film, and it's looking just fantastic. All of the Asian cast in this very well put together, very well done. no miscasting at all. I'm really happy about that. The movie is a fun ride. It's not too deep. It's just entertaining. It is what a comic book movie should be, in that it doesn't try to preach to you. It just shows you a good time. And and here's the key bit. It gives proper importance, pays proper attention, and pays proper respect to the characters that it shows. It's very well done. It's definitely enjoyable. It is well worth a weekend viewing. I give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars, and that's my review for this movie. Check out Tom as he talks about the flaws in this film, which they exist in every film. Um, I'm Mo. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow us on our parent website of boxofficebuzz.com, which, as I mentioned earlier, articles, good stuff. Thank you. Have a good day.